ago, I looked at my boyfriend and I said, "Hey, want to go to Shea Stadium?" If you remember what Shea Stadium was, they used to do baseball games there. And so he said, "Yeah, let's go to Shea Stadium." I said, "Okay, we'll go to Shea Stadium." But the thing that I didn't tell him was it wasn't going to be a game; it was something else. And what was going to be at Shea Stadium was the Reverend Billy Graham. So we went to Shea Stadium, and we got to go to one of the older crusades in which the Reverend Billy Graham was talking, speaking, talking about God, talking about the Bible. And the reason we're talking to you about it this week is because Franklin Graham, his son, has asked for prayers for Billy Graham. And I know that Billy Graham is worldwide, globally known by millions and millions of people. And a few people watch the show. So if you could pass the word and maybe say it on your show that Reverend Graham needs some prayers and would like some prayers, or Franklin and the sons would like some prayers for their father. And with that, I'm going to show you some pictures. All of the pictures are copyrighted, so do not pass those on. And pictures compliment of the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association. But what you're about to see are going to be historic pictures. You're going to see pictures of Billy Graham and the Pope and the presidents, and Billy Graham and Martin Luther King Jr., and some others. And some of the crusades, some of the crusades were historical for more than one reason. I believe it was, like in the South African thing with the apartheid thing, the first public gathering of that size was of the Crusades, where Billy Graham was talking and speaking and preaching about the Bible. So now excuse me for 1 minute while I get this set up and have you see Reverend Billy Graham. Now, don't go away. Just take a look at the snow behind me. I'll be back in a second. And meanwhile, if you want to go away, go write this down. It's theushow@hotmail.com or theushow.blog.wordpress.com. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere or anywhere. So we are about to view some pictures. I'm going to try not to get in front of the camera and get the pictures going. And if I can, I will describe some of the pictures for you. First off, we'll give you our email again. There you go. We're going to present 6 decades of Reverend Billy Graham ministry. This picture is done by myself. Picture of the 10 Commandments. And that picture doesn't belong there. I don't know how that got in there. Well, that was the producer-director of the U Show. This picture was taken in Newtown, Connecticut. I see what's happened. I believe we started the slideshow backwards. So we're going to start over again. We're going to begin at the beginning so that you can see it at the beginning. You are watching the U Show at hotmail.com. That's a little better. I believe that was Billy Graham in his Canadian house. If you have any questions about this show or about anything you see on the show, please write to us at theushow@hotmail.com. And of course, if you'd like to know more about Reverend Billy Graham, the world-famous evangelist, you can go to the Reverend Graham's website, the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association. And just ignore the person who walks in front of the camera occasionally. And if you'd like to help us with that, we need a few volunteers to help with the studio.